Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Coozie back at you with another hot TikTok reaction video. I hope y'all all are having a good Friday so far. Today we'll be reacting to some creepy and bizarre TikTok reactions. I'm talking about the kind that's gonna have you rethinking everything. With this said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop some new hot content that you definitely don't want to miss. That is, if you like it. If not, it's cool. I appreciate the view. One more thing, don't believe everything that you hear and see in these videos. Don't believe everything that I say in these videos. Always use your own discernment. Always do your own research. That is very important. Let's get right to the content.
Update on American woman in Pakistan.
You want to go back your country?
It's private, but no, I do not. I'm from Pakistan now.
How Pakistan helped and take care of you?
Shabana, would you like to speak, Shabana? Okay, she's been taking care of me. Thank you very much.
She's taking care of yours?
Yes,
Okay.
everybody. This is my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Miss Foxy, classy, vintage, sassy, groovy, funky, bougie, but she boogie. 60-minute class cut, body snatched up, cause she ain't gone in the club. Just sit on a butt. Hey, tell the DJ it's a dance off.
She's so happy.
Y'all, word on the street is that woman, that American woman in Pakistan, the one that's been out there looking for her husband Ahmed and refuses to leave and now became a celebrity over there.
CIA has reportedly just offered a buyout to its entire workforce. Everyone in the agencies telling employees, like today, they can quit their jobs and receive about 8 months of pay and benefits.
Well, what do you know?
So I brought my AI glasses to the Church of Scientology to see the world through the eyes of AI. Let's go by the building. I don't know, bro. There's always something weird going on over here. Like, they need to be canceled, bro. I don't know, this is too creepy, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, having these on creeps me out, bro. I'm out of here.
Well, that's weird. I definitely don't think it's a coincidence.
Scientists have reportedly discovered a lost continent unlike any other continent we have today off the coast of Australia. Scientists are also predicting that Earth could get an 8th continent and a new ocean sooner than what they thought. What if these predictions and discoveries have bigger implications than what you think? You see, an interesting theory that has been circulating for quite some time now is that there are more continents in our world than what we've been told, and that there are continents far away that have been purposely hidden from us. One of the most interesting discussions that stems from these ideas is that UFOs don't actually come from outer space or planets millions of miles away, but instead from continents right in our world that we simply don't know exists. And this isn't coming from overactive imaginations. There are accounts from people in modern and ancient history who claim to have been taken by an unknown craft to areas not in space but right in our world that are far greater technologically than anything they've ever seen. With that being said, what if these reports of new continents being discovered or added to us, and even talks about the Galactic Federation, is just a way to slowly get us prepared to become aware and integrate into a side of the world that's been hidden from us?
Let me know what you think about that.
Y'all would not believe how much snow Japan just got. This picture behind me is not even doing justice. So the other day, Japan received so much snow within 12 hours, it reached up to 47 inches. Yes, 47 inches. record breaking. It's not just shit happening in America. It's happening all around the globe. Y'all know this not normal. Let me know how this is normal. I'll wait. I never seen nothing like this, and they haven't seen anything like this either. Y'all, look at these videos. These people are literally shoveling out a tunnel just so they can have space to walk. Look at that shit, y'all. Do you see that? So y'all gonna sit here and tell me that's normal? To get this much snowfall, and it's still snowing. So just imagine if he didn't start shoveling this shit out. That shit almost come up to his neck. So if they got that in 12 hours, just imagine if it started to snow again. That shit gonna be over all they heads. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Don't forget to share this, because like I said, this is not normal at all. And that's why.
Now that's crazy. Man, I see they get as happy as we do in Texas when we get snow, man. Especially a lot. Like, they act like they ain't never seen snow. But that first guy jumping in the snow with no jacket on or nothing like that and no gloves on, I know he was cold, man. That's a way to get frostbite real quick.
Call me what the f you want.
I need to come in for a second.
Live.
There's a camera right here.
Okay, check the camera. Check the camera. Check the camera.
No! It's right there.
No! No! Oh, look.
Hey,
she just pulled a
he
book
just
out.
threw something.
No. She just pulled some shit out.
There's a camera right
She
here.
just pulled. Okay, check the camera. Check the camera. Check the camera. Check the camera.
It's right there.
Check the camera.
Look.
Check the camera. Check the camera. Check the
camera. It's right there.
Check the camera.
It's right there.
Those on my hands and behind my back.
I wonder because you've been digging, yes. Get me out of the car.
Look, now you trying.
Now that was too funny. He act like he didn't know he was on camera somewhere. I guess he didn't know, but allegedly he still took that charge because it was unbeknown to him that she was an informant. So you know how that ended up.
Of opportunity, Elon Musk and the Doge team are looking at how much money the federal government spends, and he posted this on X. The Doge team discovered, among other things, that the payment approval officers at Treasury were instructed always to approve payments, even to known fraudulent or terrorist groups. They literally never denied a payment in their entire careers, not even once. What do you make of Elon Musk going through Washington right now with a Hoover?
I'm okay with it, and I think the American people are okay with it. Everybody knows the dirty little secret about government. It drips with fat. No one's ever done an exercise like this. I thought he'd get a lot more pushback from Congress, and he's not. He's going in there with a spatula, and he's scraping out billions of dollars, and people are okay with it. After all, it's taxpayers' money. Right. Why not do this? If you sit around your kitchen table, you got to have a budget every year. Right. Why can't we apply the same kind of philosophy to government? And that's why he's getting a lot of latitude and a lot of slack, even though he's a controversial guy. But look at the executional skills he has.
Sure.
There's nobody like him. Let him do his thing.
Mr. Wonder.
Now, do you believe that they were spending all that money on those items that they named, or are those items code names, code words for something else? Or do you think we just fell for the boo-boo and we all have been getting punished, you know what I'm saying, from the back with no lube? I'm gonna just use that word. Let me know down below in the comment section.
So we're still mad about the grocery prices that didn't come down, even though Trump has only been in office for a couple weeks. And now we're mad that Elon Musk has access to the treasury payments. But what I want to know is, why aren't we mad about the fact that we've been auto-paying anybody that asks for money, even if it's a terrorist group? You guys are constantly saying that we're the uneducated side, but why aren't you guys questioning the fact that the highest ranking treasury official would rather resign than agree to an audit? We're so uneducated, but why aren't you guys putting two and two together about why they want to sue for Elon having access to the treasury payments while his team, Doge, is exposing all the that our money is being spent on? You guys are still pushing grocery prices in our face, but why aren't you guys upset over the $4 million that we spend yearly to prove whether duck quacks echo or not? Or why aren't you guys upset over the fact that we spend $5 million a year on sandwich standards? I live in New York. Do you really think that I want my money going towards a pigeon sculpture while they're shitting on everything? And that's not even scratching the surface of where our money is going. Apparently there's 1,200 of these type of programs. You mean to tell me that our government has been spending money on things that have long expired? One example being from 1998, and you guys are not mad about that? You guys are still bitching about grocery prices, and you're bitching about the fact that Elon Musk is about to stop our money from being spent on bullshit programs that we could now argue is money laundering. You guys can bitch that I'm spreading conspiracy all you want to, but there's no fucking way that I'm gonna be okay with the fact that there's a cloud watching program that my money goes towards.
Now, the crazy thing that I can't get over is that we've been letting them rob us for all this money for their wants, their personal wants, instead of them taking care of the people in their needs. Let's make it make sense, man. That is crazy. Like, are we gonna keep allowing this or what?
Absolutely not.
She 1,000% signed a prenup. I wouldn't have married her if she didn't.
No, I didn't.
And it's not because I don't trust her, but because I'm not stupid either.
Hey.
Like, this is what I believe.
No.
She's entitled to half of everything of mine that we accrued during our marriage, and everything that she owned before our marriage. Everything I had before the marriage is mine.
No.
And just like my retirement is mine.
No.
So,
no.
absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I didn't sign anything.
You signed it right before we signed our marriage
No,
license.
I did not.
It's not my fault you don't read stuff, but you did.
I didn't sign any prenup. I
You
didn't.
absolutely did.
No, I didn't.
1,000% you did.
No, I didn't. I would have never done that. Like, I would have.
But you did it.
Dumb.
Then why did you do it? Riddle me that.
I didn't sign anything. And if there's a prenup, it's because you forged my signature. Because I never, ever would have signed a prenup
But
under
you
any
did.
circumstances.
There's a prenup on file, so you might want to look into that.
Why?
I just explained.
That's crazy. Guys get a prenup.
The black lady at Pakistan just proving to us we've been lied to our whole lives.
Palestine or Pakistan, wherever the fuck she at. All she doing is showing the world that we've been lying to, just like we've been lied to, just like in China. How we seen that shit on Red Note. Now y'all see how the whole time we've been thinking women can't talk and all this and that, women can't drive, all this. Man, listen, man, I'm starting to believe that the United States, the lie, we like the whole, everything, our whole life is a lie, bro. Everything is a fucking lie. I don't know what to believe now. I really don't. I'm thinking the old girl finna get her head chopped off and shit. I'm like, she ain't gonna be alive long. This lady been there since October, bro. We just now finding this shit out, bro. So evidently, shit, she doing some type of good. And she over there counting the bankroll. On you fool ass motherfucker, counting the bankroll. Listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. We been lied to. These motherfuckers, it's more shit gonna come out that they lying about, man. That China shit was first with the red note. We figured out all that shit. We thought they all looked the same, all the type of shit. Cats and dogs, all that shit was a lie. Now we starting to see. We thought they was all blowing each other up. We thought it was war non-stop over there. I ain't heard a motherfucker bum go off in damn video. Suicidal bummer, nobody. I ain't seen nothing in damn video, bro. We been being lied to. It's all coming to the light, bro. It's all coming out.
Don't fall for the boo-boo, man. Now, in a sense, I feel like, man, all us are people, man. So, you know, we probably all been lied to because we all are people. and we have politicians running our everyday, you know what I'm saying, lives and laws and stuff around us. So therefore, we probably should take it as, you know what I'm saying, we shouldn't take it as face value what they say and what they tell us. I think we should probably experience it and, like I say, question everything and experience it and not judge, but experience these people, you know what I'm saying, and their beliefs and feelings through our, you know what I'm saying, with our own eyes and through our own minds, you know what I'm saying. Basically think for ourselves, man, because we can't believe what they saying. They just pitting us as the people, even them as the people, against each other when we have more common interests, you know what I'm saying, like living and taking care of our families. Like, come on, man. All we doing all around the world is loading these politicians' pockets up. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to war with each other for them and their personal wants, you know what I'm saying, and their greed, you know what I'm saying. Really, it don't have nothing to do with us as the people, man, because they didn't do nothing to us and we didn't do nothing to them personally, you know what I'm saying. Personally, like, it's crazy, man. Like I always say, man, think for yourself, question everything. It's time to unlearn everything that we were taught by this system, man.
So I want you to explain to me the irony in this. The Democrats wanted to hire 80,000 IRS workers to audit the American people. But now that Doge is auditing the federal government, all of the Democrats, the liberals, the news organization, it's all an uproar. Don't you find that suspicious? I mean, why is it okay to audit the American citizen who's actually paying to run this overblown machine of a country, but when we want accountability, when we want to know where our tax dollars are being spent, it's the uproar. Makes you think, huh? What is it exactly people in Congress, the bureaucrats in the federal agencies, and the mainstream news organizations have to hide?
Which is very crazy. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all out here, you know what I'm saying, accusing us of all this stuff and everything, and want to audit us when y'all should have been audited years ago, like probably decades ago, man. Come on, man. We've been on y'all was robbing the people. Everybody know that. Like, come on, man. How these politicians get in here making these millions and millions of dollars on their salaries and stuff, and stuff like that? It's only like 100 and some grand a year. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say salary, but like, you know what I'm getting at. Like the annual income, like it's like under $200,000. So how do y'all have a network of over $1 million, or y'all have you know what I'm saying? Have all this stuff, a multi-million-dollar house and all this type of stuff, which just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? They lining their pockets with our money the whole time they in the, you know what I'm saying, in power. If they ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, if they ain't in power, they got somebody that's in power and they helping each other, man. It's like a coalition type deal, man. They in the club and we ain't in it, you know?
I don't think you truly understand how insane the numbers the Pentagon and the IRS are putting up as far as spending our tax dollars really is. So let me put that into perspective for you. I did some math, so just take a listen. So it was discovered that the Pentagon was spending $600 million per year for sushi. Hello, Siri. If we take that number divided by 365 days, that gets us $1,643,835.62 per day spent on sushi. Now, it's estimated by Google that the Pentagon has 23,000 employees. If we divide that number by the 23,000 employees, we get $71.47 per day per employee on sushi. And you say, oh, well, you know, $71, that seems about fair for every day. That is every single day, including federal holidays and weekends. $71. That's more than some people make a day. It was found that the IRS is spending $230,000 per month on Starbucks cinnamon K-Cups. Multiply that by 12 months, we get $2,760,000 per year on Starbucks cinnamon K-Cups. Now, if we divide that by 40.26, which is the lowest cost I could find on Amazon for a 60-pack of these Starbucks K-Cups, we get 68,554.4 60-packs. Now, if we multiply that by 60 for the 60 packs, we get 4,113,263.78 K-Cups. Divide that by Google's roughly estimated 90,000 IRS employees. That is 45.7 K-Cups per day per employee. Oh, but it gets worse. And since it was actually found that only 10% of these employees were actually in office, we can take that 90,000 divided by 10 and get 9,000 employees. We take that 4,113,263.78 K-Cups, divide that by 9,000 employees instead, that is 457 K-Cups per employee per day. Now, that's an insane amount. But let's look at the caffeine content, shall we? 120 milligrams in each of those K-Cups. Multiply that by 457 K-Cups per day. That is 54,840 milligrams of caffeine, or 54.8 grams of caffeine. You want to know what the lethal limit of caffeine is? 5 grams. Now, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure 54.8 is significantly larger than 5 grams. So if this doesn't make you mad and make you realize that something else is going on with our money, I don't know what will. But just remember, since tax season's coming up and the IRS is going to come snooping around and asking where their money's at, just tell them, should have made coffee at home.
Is the math to you? Let me know.
We got some breaking news just coming in that 2 planes have collided at SeaTac, Seattle, Washington Airport. This story is just unfolding and it's just breaking, but I have to tell you at this point that it's got to stop. We need to do a full-blown investigation of who is in those control towers, who is flying those airplanes, who are the mechanics that are working on those airplanes to ensure our safety, and everything that's coming in and out, whether it's a helicopter, a small aircraft, a passenger jet. There has to be extra security that is set in, because we can't live or travel like this. But this news is just coming in. As it unfolds, I will get you an update and find out exactly what went wrong and where the mishap was. And until then, be safe. Love to you and your families. Midnight. I am out. 1, 2, 3. Woo.
Is it just me, or do you guys feel the same way? This shit should be in the history books. The shit that we're living through right now should be put in the fucking history books so that our fucking kids know how bad it was. Nobody knew how fucking bad it was. You couldn't even have imagined that it was this bad. But they've been fucking robbing us, and everything was just a fucking lie. Always, this should be taught in the history books too. Whenever the D's open their mouth and they say you're doing this, it's what they're fucking doing. They're admitting, but because they're fucking pointing at you, they're saying you did it. No, the whole fucking time it was them. Way worse. Hey, pray for Elon. Pray for Trump. There's motherfuckers that are not happy right now. Some people with a lot of fucking power are mad. Sorry for all the cursing, but it's hard to express what you're feeling when they don't allow you to fucking do that anymore. Now we can't even say the shit that we want to say, because for everything I open my shit up and it's flag after flag after flag. It's like, what the fuck is going on? They're trying to shut everybody the fuck up at the same time when all this shit's going on. I pray for those men. I pray for the work they're doing, and this is world changing. Everything's gonna fucking change from this point out. But this is what should be in our history books, how they fucking robbed us and they took every fucking penny they could and they sat up there and said that they were God-fearing motherfuckers, and the whole time they weren't. Sorry for the cursing. I'm a little bit upset today, and it's just because I can't be myself, you know? So, or am I being myself? I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it's way worse than anybody fucking thought. And I could see how when an animal gets put in a corner and they don't know what to do but to fight and try to get out of that corner, this is where we have them. This is where we have them, and this is where we need to finish them. There should never be a D party ever again. Fuck that shit. It's anti-human. Those motherfuckers are anti-motherfucking human. Fuck that. I'm sorry for the cursing. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm a little bit... I have to come hide in the car to do a fucking video, bro. I can't do it outside because the wind is blowing and the audio will be completely and utterly fucked. But I can't even sit in my own home and do a fucking video because they'll flag it. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the world we're living in. God bless. Be safe. And let's just move on.
Think it's truth to that? Let me know down below in the comment section.
Did y'all hear about what was happening with Coca-Cola? So if you didn't know, the Latino community is completely boycotting Coca-Cola, which is crazy to me because Mexicans love Coca-Cola. They are some of the most loyal customers to Coca-Cola. But according to Coca-Cola immigrant workers, Coca-Cola called ICE on its own employees. So according to the immigrant workers, they were working their shifts. And guess who strolled into work to come pick them all up? Yeah, Border Patrol. And now I am seeing videos everywhere where there are literally shelves filled with Coca-Cola because no one's buying it. I didn't even fucking know they were boycotting Coca-Cola. Not that I think you should drink that shit anyways because it's poison. I can rest assured that Coca-Cola is going to take a good beating from them because they are one of their most loyal customer base. That's for sure. I used to work retail when I was younger, and honey, they were the ones coming to get that Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, you ought to be ashamed.
Sir, have you seen our sales? Look, I know our sales are low, okay? I know I fucked up. Our sales are very low. We might go bankrupt. I might lose this company, Coca-Cola. No, sir. You're mistaken, sir. Our sales are skyrocketing, sir. Our sales are going through the roof. We've never sold so much Coca-Cola before. How the fuck are our sales through the roof? Because of what I did to the Latinos. They said that I turned my back on them. I was doing some research, sir, and turns out the Latino audience is still buying our Coke. Wait, what? Well, they're not drinking it. They're buying our Coke to make fun of us, to cancel us. But, sir, they're still buying our product, sir. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Look, sir, they're making memes and they're calling us traitors, but they're buying our product still, sir. Look. So imagine all the people that are buying our product just to cancel us, make fun of us, say that we're traitors, and the actual people that love our product, Coca-Cola, put those together, sir, and our fucking sales are skyrocketing through the roof. This is crazy, sir. I don't know what you did, but you're a genius. Woo! I'm a fucking winner, bro. This is what I do.
Yeah. Let me know what y'all think about that situation.
Civil unrest explodes in several major American cities. There have been reports of fires, looting, and violence in the streets, all over a fast food promotion gone terribly wrong. As the first customers tasted the new secret recipe, reviews were stellar. But early on in the day, there were signs of trouble. Impatient crowds, drive-through lines stretching for miles, scuffles between tired and hungry customers.
How you gonna say you got chicken and you ain't got no chicken? You knew y'all was gonna do this for a year. How am I supposed to feed my family now? I want my
to buy my new fried chicken, that is. Sure enough. I used to work for the Pentagon. Now I help you to get your chicken on. And for a limited time only, order an 8-piece nappy meal and get a 32-ounce malt liquor absolutely free.
You be buying, yeah, we be frying. General's chicken, the best chicken in the legs, wraps, and thighs. Sweet potato pie. General's fried chicken. General's fried chicken. It's butt kicking. General's fried. You know it tastes so good.
Introducing the Nappy Meal from GFC. This chicken is the bomb. At the General's, we do chicken right on.
When I was in the trap house, there was some white powder right there. I thought it was cocaine. I took some of it. It wasn't cocaine. I started laughing. You break something, I shoot the nigga. Now we here. We eat this chicken. We all laughing.
They all warned us. They all warned us. All I'm going to say is, be safe out there, gang. Be safe. I'm out of here. Follow button. Make sure you follow the backup account link in the caption, linked in the bio, gang. This is crazy. Oh, man.
Well, what do you know? It looked like it wasn't just a movie or a conspiracy after all. It's a whole agenda out here, man. That's crazy. Y'all do me a favor. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this.
I don't know how this isn't viral. Ice is falling from the sky. And this isn't just the scenario in Florida, which I'm sure you've heard about, where it fell through the lady's roof. This is in California. This just happened. I just saw this guy's video. Look at this. Look at the detail on this ice. I saved the video. I'm gonna show you. Insane. And the weather is beautiful outside, mind you. Like this isn't happening in cold places, right? Florida, California now. Check this out.
I'm over here catching tags.
What? Look how that's massive. These are like massive chunks of ice. Look at this. This is probably what went through the house in Florida and caused that dent in the house. Insane. Go watch the video. This guy goes on to say that he like jumped on the ice. He tried breaking this ice. It will not break. And this is what it did to the house in Florida.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of ice. There's ice over here.
What? 2025 cannot get more insane. Like, what is going on? Let me know what you think. I don't even know what to make of this.
The Honorable Louis Farrakhan talks Donald Trump. And watch how all you goofy motherfuckers want to try to call him a sellout. But y'all still don't get it. We gonna talk about it. Y'all pay attention to these dudes.
He's like a gangster.
Talk to him.
But just a minute, you know. If so and so's, I bombed the.
Come on, man. Tell them what they don't see now.
Huh? Listen, man, this guy here. And you know what? He's real.
The nature of this administration is good for us. Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media. Called it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news. Yes. He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby.
But But y'all rather listen to some DL Hewley or some Plies or some other weird soft puff motherfucker on the left that Malcolm X been telling you, bro. Can't trust the liberals. We've been living in this bullshit forever, bro. At the end of the day, I don't care if you don't vote. Like I said, my president Malcolm X. But when you see the man up here, Minister Farrakhan, the man who got the Million Man March going, he's been doing so much for black people. He only want the best for black people. And he's very, very educated. If he's not the educated, he has millions of men around him educated. You think they don't understand what's going on, bro? Pay attention to Farrakhan and the NOI. NOI means Nation of Islam, you didn't know. Y'all pay attention. It's bigger than what y'all think. They're taking our civil rights. Bro, you got a whole soldiers over here. Y'all got to start thinking and using your common sense. You're not going nowhere. Those civil rights you thinking was used to be tricks and manipulations that they use on y'all, bro. You got to read the fine print from DEI to everything, bro. He's telling you what's going on. This government need to be clean like he's doing, even on the right side. You get what I'm saying? Donald Trump came here and, like he said, did it on some gangster stuff. Like, damn, you just cleaned up both sides. You can't trust nobody. Same thing we've been preaching since day one. Y'all don't understand tariffs because you don't understand your worth or who y'all is. You understand when people come to the hood and take your money from them and go spend it with the white folks. But now you don't understand America doing the same thing. We don't need a lot of stuff, bro. Tariffs is for people we don't need. That's coming in here raping us, making money off of us and ain't giving us none. We understand China. We'll probably use the barter system. But all these other places like Mexico, it is a leverage to get down or lay down, bro. Y'all gotta wake up, man. And if you don't know how to wake up, pay attention. Understand who you're listening to. All your strong masculine men is right now, pay attention to them. Not the ones that got a little zest in them all day and shit. Like I say, I understand my women. You feel me? Y'all have y'all reasons. I'm not gonna fall out over you, but I'm trying to give y'all the understanding my thoughts and why I'm like, everybody know who I am and why us straight strong black men and straight men period is rocking with Trump. Cheerio.
Let me know what you think about the words of Farrakhan. Do you think Trump is a Don in real life, for real? Let me know down below in the comment section.
This very well may be the greatest cover-up in history. And I really do mean the biggest cover-up that we've ever seen. So with everything happening in Greece right now, it really reminded me with all the unalive bodies around the whole world in the millions, maybe billions. They would say billions didn't live there, where would the corpse be? Right here. And we have catacombs all over the earth conveniently trying to say they happened around 1800, 1700, but you know, Rome's was the 1st century. The 1st century that not many people know was a time that even the movies could not recreate. And I got a really big feeling that it wasn't 1800s and 1700s, but they're all done in the 1st century. But the question is, what in the world happened in this 1st century? Let me take you on a little ride where a biblical prophecy meets massive cataclysms all over the earth, because Rome was all over the earth. So the catacombs are 1 mile to 6 miles deep. There are certain locations around the earth that might have 4, 5, 6, 10 million bodies in them alone. But why would the graveyards be so full, and why would they take all these bones and go through all the work to decorate them? You saw the cross, right? Oddly enough, you'll see crosses and other religious icons across all the catacombs on the earth. I don't know about y'all, and this may be speculation, but that tells me there's something very spiritual happening right here. So what do we know happened in the 1st century? Of course we know about Pompeii, where I believe millions were turned to stone in a very second, and I believe the date that we had on was 79 AD. I think that's very, very close, probably the best estimate they've ever made in their life, because the thing closest to the truth. Because besides the destruction from the volcano, there were many other scenes affecting the Romans in this time, as well as all the people on the earth, especially the Christians. 70 AD is where many of the Hebrews and many of the Christians felt forsaken, because it's the time that Jerusalem was ransacked, overthrown, and all religious temples destroyed. This was the Great Siege of Jerusalem, when they destroyed the Second Temple of God. And Roman historian Josephus, who also wrote the crucifixion of Jesus, spoke about this very day. Josephus wrote in his manuscript Antiquity of the Jews that 1.1 million Hebrews were unalive in Jerusalem alone. He also wrote that very, very few were able to escape, and this actually reminds me of the warnings of the churches that were and are in Asia Minor. where certain churches was said to have 10 days of tribulations and they'll be okay. So already we have a historical amount of bodies all being laid up. But we're just getting started, and already we're having a historical amount of bodies pile up. And again, under our feet, under churches, under chapels, we have bones of billions of people. I believe it is billions. But wait, it really does go deeper, no pun intended. And by the way, shout out to this traveler right here and this traveler for the clips that I'm using. And of course, I've showed you before how the founders of this world took it upon themselves to add 1,000 years to buildings and other things. So when I tell you I don't trust their dates, I mean it, but we can see historical evidence that their dates happened at maybe different times. So for instance, when the sun went dark for 18 months in 536 AD, this worldwide event was actually recorded by Procopius in the history of the wars. But let me show you what he wrote. Scientists try to say that it was a volcano which erupted, which, you know, we had Pompeii. But let me show you what this first-hand eyewitness has to say about this. During this year that a dread portent took place, for the sun gave forth its light without brightness like the moon. So for over a year, the sun was like the moon, losing about 2/3 of its brightness. It seemed exceedingly like the sun was in an eclipse, for the beams it shed were not clear as such, nor accustomed to be shed. But hear me with this one, and it says, from the time which it happened, men were free neither from war, nor pestilence, nor anything that leadeth to unalive. Are y'all following me right now? And he said the sun went dark for over a year, and the entire time the sun was dark, like an eclipse, men were free neither from any kind of unaliving. Are y'all thinking what I'm thinking? So with the siege of Jerusalem and the sun going dark, which I believe happened at the same exact time, we had all these bodies pop out of nowhere, and they had to, who knows, put them underground for some reason. And we also see the eye for detail and the religious themes that we have along with all these unalived bodies. Maybe it's because the spirit went somewhere, huh? And look guys, we're barely brushing over the top. That's what the 3-hour documentary is for, which is coming very soon. But what really happened in our past in the 1st century? Because what was written by Procopius was the same exact thing written by Josephus. And keep in mind that Josephus wrote a lot more than what I'm saying right now. A key detail that he wrote about was heavenly armies fighting and destroying Rome. Josephus has said he was a first-hand witness of this. And I know you're thinking right now, when did this supposedly happen? 70 AD. And of course we have 70 AD also being the time frame that all the 7 churches of Asia Minor were destroyed. So let me know what you think. Do you think the catacombs are possibly from a huge cataclysm that happened not too long ago?
Catacombs? Catacombs is crazy. How many of y'all have seen As Above is So Below? Man, that's a great movie. If you haven't, you should definitely go check it out, man. It's opinion on a lot of game, you know, for real, opinion on a lot of game. But the world being dark for 18 months is diabolical. Let me know what y'all think about that. Click down below.
And y'all wonder where everything at in the damn stores and grocery stores.
More food stores.
Man, people are ready for the world to end. We gonna talk.
Man.
Come on.
It just keeps going.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this bunker, man. So many people in the world are living like this, and y'all don't even know it.
It just keeps going. Am I in Walmart? I don't know. It just keeps going. Another ceiling fan.
They don't care if you get old or not.
And a thermometer, so you know.
Don't matter, right?
Another ceiling fan.
You guys ready for the world to end?
Wow.
These motherfuckers is. Oh my lord. Jeez, look at this, bro.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Look at all this, bro. Certified bunkers. Do you have a bunker?
This is my dream house. Let's just put it out there. Then this is like the cold storage. See, this is all concrete in here. And they have a fan. Oh, man, these people are so smart.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I'm saying this and I'm so blown away. I bet you guys are like, why are you so blown away? It's like just storage. Because I see a lot of houses, okay? And a lot of people do not do things this way.
Wonder where everything was at. There it is. I'm telling y'all, bro, so many people are living like this, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. The people who is living like this, if you ain't got the guns to match all that food, you just bought all that food for somebody else. Like me and my family. because that's what's going to happen when it comes down to this. And I'm going to tell you another thing. If you got a bunker, don't let nobody know where your bunker at, because you're going to come back one day and see my ass sitting in that motherfucker like, what's happening? Me and my people's here with the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? This is a great idea. You always got to prepare for the worst. But I'm telling you, the rich is really like this, and y'all better get hip. You ain't got to be rich to try to figure it out. Y'all right below, man, what you can do to survive a year underground. Y'all right below all you smart motherfuckers out there that be doing this type of stuff. You feel me? Me personally, I'm just getting started. Cause they got bunkers out somewhere. Y'all right there below too, where you can rent them. Yeah, these people already got theirs. It's like a vacation home. It's thousands and thousands of them. People been building these thousands of them everywhere, bro. The world is preparing for this. Now, this is where I'm at. I don't know if it's gonna end. We've been having a scare since 2000, 2012. Y'all know all these different scares, and I guarantee you, this is probably a rack up from since then, bro. You know, motherfuckers been just waiting. They just waiting. So at the end of the day, that's why motherfuckers. A lot of people don't give a fuck who in office. They ready for this bitch to reset. You hear me? This is what it's like when you ready for a reset. You know what I'm saying? If you're ready for a reset, get your bunker up. You feel me? Because somebody's also ready for a reset at the top of the levels. You feel what I'm saying? Man, y'all comment below what y'all think, but this is wow, man. This is next level bunkers, man. If you got one, don't show people. You know what I mean? And I don't know how you're gonna need oxygen down there. It's gonna need a lot. Don't just think some old clubhouse shit. You know what I'm saying? For all you know, uneducated motherfuckers. I'm just gonna my nigga. Radiation is what we trying to stay away from if it goes down that way. Get your money up. That's what all the world about right now. Get your money up, because there's some already made. Get you a spot. You know what I'm talking about? Because if it go down, you protected. Think about this. What if they already know it's about to go down and everybody got the memo but us? And they like, shit, we gonna drop a radiation bomb, get rid of all these other motherfuckers who just don't get it. Y'all comment below. Cheerio.
Now that's really a kind of an impressive size bunker. Just imagine how big or how massive the rest of it is. Like, come on, man, that's just the pantry. Look at all this stuff, and it's like fully stocked. Like, I know that they be having, well, they probably don't, because they type of people that probably are really organized, so I'm pretty sure they don't have anything that goes old. Probably a little bit of stuff, but not too much. I'm pretty sure they probably stay on track of the dates and, you know, using that stuff, you know, that's in there, so none of it goes old. Use some and replace some. Use some and replace some. That would be the system to go with if you had that much inventory of products, food products, you know, being stored away for a rainy day. But that's pretty massive though. That's definitely not one of those, you know, those type of projects where they just dig up a 6 foot deep hole or maybe 8 foot, 10 foot deep hole and just throw a massive covert inside, you know what I'm saying, and cover it up with dirt, a covert with doors on it. You know the covert is, for the ones who don't. That is something that they use to, it's like the tunnel, the tubular structure that goes under the bridges. Like if you like stay on a small road or something, you have a bridge and it has a tube, the circular tubes that go through it so the water can flow through on both sides and stuff like that. That's what a covert is. But that is crazy. That's definitely not one of those. Those people have some real money. Yeah, definitely, man. The things that we probably would do to get something like that for our families, I'm pretty sure we ain't gonna talk about that though. Definitely not no sellout type stuff though. Right, okay.
Driving a car with air instead of gas? Something like that. Electricity taken from the air drives automobile. They were doing this crap in 1921. And what the newspaper's talking about is the ether, the invisible electronic energy in the sky that they used in the Dark Ages to power almost everything. Really, this right here. But that's not all. There's many methods that have been hidden from history. And how exactly do they do that? By making us look stupid. You remember Hyde on that 70s show and he was the crazy one for all the things he talked about? Like how they were listening to us? You remember the NSA thing? There's this car that runs off water, he says. And yes, we know we got caught up with this, all of them. The one person who talked about real things they labeled a crazy person. How could the TV get away with that though? What if I told you they did it right in your face? This behind me was on Saturday Night Live. Look at this. You see all these mega corporations and they're all eating all the other corporations because they own everything. They also own the TVs. They even grid it out for you, letting you know who does what. Look at that. The spokesperson had the Mickey Mouse ears. You know what that really goes back to? There's an awful lot of things that Walt Disney did that they don't want us to know about.
Let some dump toxic waste where the young ones play.
You don't say.
Now that's crazy, man. Everybody know that's ancient technology. We've been knowing that you could get energy, free energy from the ether or the atmosphere. Do you think that's a coincidence, or could something like this possibly happen during the Super Bowl? Why else would they put this in front of us like this, man? Remember, they put it in the movies, TV shows, and the cartoons, man. The truth has to come from somewhere, and they also have to put what they're doing in front of us, you know, and let us know what they're doing before they do it. Why? Because it's universal law.
The parasite treatment that my generation of kids took when we were little, pure coconut milk. And it wasn't out of a can. She basically grated a fresh coconut and then she squeezed the milk out of it. And she would wake us up at about 4 o'clock in the morning because you have to be on an empty stomach. And she made us drink about a half a cup. It was disgusting. As a kid, we hated it. It felt thick. It had no sugar, pure coconut milk. And then she would put a bedpan in the middle of the patio. And one by one, we would sit in it because she needed to see if it was working. Because if it wasn't working, we would have the same treatment again the next day. And she did this for like 4 days in a row until every last one came out. When I tell you, I saw all those parasites coming out, it looked like a bowl of spaghettis. Yeah, that's what it looked like. And I know for a lot of you it's foreign. People in my generation remember. Yeah, we remember. And that's because there are so many ways that you can get parasites in Latin America. In the water, the food, they're everywhere. And so mothers have to protect their children this way. They don't let their belly get full of, you know how you see those children that have a big belly? That's because they're full of parasites. Keeps them from gaining weight. And so she did this every single year. She'd make us drink the coconut milk. And it was effective. If you think you have parasites, I highly recommend it. It does have to be pure coconut milk. It cannot have any other ingredient. Sugar, protein, nothing. But I'm warning you, you're not gonna like what comes out.
Daddy can also use the papaya seeds and there's some other stuff too. But some people even say the coconut milk or the coconut water works, you know, too. But me personally, I would do a little bit of both. Like I would have the coconut milk, you know, after you grind up the inside, which means is the whites of the inside, you know, the meat of the inside of the coconut. I would grind it up, squeeze out the milk, and add a little bit of coconut water too. Me personally, I can't stand coconut, but I have tried the coconut, you know, the inside of the coconut and the coconut water before. But I also mix it with, I make my smoothies or my juices, and I make them with blueberries, pineapple, fresh blueberries, fresh pineapples, organic, of course, and papaya seeds, papaya and fresh papaya seeds. And it's, man, it does wonders, believe me. For the ones who know.
The worms are about this big. They're still alive when they're coming out, and they don't hurt because they literally slide out. A lot of the children that couldn't put on weight, moms were suspicious that they had parasites. There was a worm in Honduras called solitaria. It's a huge, large worm that lives in your gut. And people that have solitaria, they cannot put on weight because of this worm. I actually met some women or men that could not put on weight. It's because they had a solitaria. So they would find a treatment to get it out. I'm not going to try to scar you, but if you go on Google and put solitaria or tapered worm, they're huge. These things are enormous. There's a lot of home remedies to get rid of parasites. I mean, coconut milk is just one of them. Eating the coconut doesn't do it. There's just something about the coconut milk, the pure coconut milk, that makes the worms want to come out. Children or adults that have parasites are malnourished, from not just from food but from nutrients, because the worms are grabbing all the nutrients out of you. If you do it, you have to stay with clear liquids throughout the day until all the parasites come out. And you do not add water to the coconut. You're not. You just grab the portion of the grated coconut and then you squeeze it with your hands. And you don't need a lot. You only need about 1/4 of a cup and drink it on an empty stomach. They will come out within a couple of hours. I'm surprised this has been such intriguing subject for so many of you. It is part of being a kid in Latin America. Culiches. We used to call them culiches or lombrices. You don't even feel them coming out. I hope this information helps.
One more thing I forgot, you can also add ginger root to grind up or blend you up some ginger root. I like to cut off the outside of the root, you know what I'm saying? That the woody part, you know, the bark. And you can also add in cayenne pepper. Not too much though, but it adds a little spice to it. But cayenne pepper definitely does you know what it's supposed to do. Let me know what y'all think about this video down below in the comment section on y'all way. Y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do everything y'all need to do to interact with the video. You know, I appreciate the view. And like I say, I hope y'all are having a good Friday. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe. And like I always say, it's your boy Coozie. Y'all catch me in the next video. I'm out. Holla.